Hi, this is PR Sundar. Welcome to Post Market Report sponsored by Delta.Exchange. Today it is one of the best days, I would say. In fact, today one of the best trading sessions in the entire year 2025. The market opened slightly positive and continued to trade with positive bias, and then towards the end rallied and closed somewhere near highest point of the day. First, let us look at the highlights. Number one, the Friday market moved significantly higher from the intraday low after this Bihar state election results. But however, Bihar state election results was not really well reflected on Friday, probably mainly due to the very bad global cues. The previous day, the US markets was down. So today, that rally continued. So I think now more or less Bihar election is being factored in. So that's number one. Number two, in the entire year 2025, so today is the second time the Nifty closed above 26,000. Earlier, if I'm not wrong, 30th October was the first time the Nifty closed about 26,000. Then after that it fell. And now again, so second time in the calendar year 2025, the Nifty closed about 26,000. So now that is, giving the hope for the bulls that, we are still not lost. So there is a high probability that Nifty might take out all-time high, at least in December series, if not November series. November series, we have only 6 more trading sessions. And of course, anything happen in stock market, but still all-time high is about 250 points, 260 points higher from here. And it depends whether the global cues and other things. But the hopes are very high that at least in December series, the markets will be moving higher. So in fact, expecting this up move, at least by the end of December, I have taken some call ratios, which means that I bought 26,000 call and sold 27,000 call, and also sold 25,000 put. So, as long as markets are not falling below 25,000, and as long as Nifty is closing between 26,000 and 27,000 by the end of December, I'll be making a very good profit in this strategy. So not only in December, I have a lot of call ratios in January, March, June, and tomorrow I'm planning to take a call ratio in next year December also. Because last 1 year, our market has clearly underperformed the world markets. The probability of market outperforming in the next few months is very, very high. And next one, the third one is the volatility index has fallen. So that is very significant. In fact, my long-term options, some of the options, hitting the swing low actually. And next one, today, although it opened like 30, 40 point higher, all the sectors, all the major sectors, Nifty, Next 50, mid cap, small cap, plus all the sectoral indices, auto index, bank index, IT index, everything was in green today. Even few days before also, once market moved significantly higher, most of the sectors were higher, but FMCG, metal index were lower. But today, uniformly, and all the indices are higher, and all the major indices and all the sectoral indices. Last but not least, not to forget about the Bank Nifty hitting a fresh all-time high today. It is a Nifty struggling to hit all-time high, but every now and then we hear the news that mid-cap index hitting all-time high, Bank Nifty hitting all-time high. And today, despite, SEBI changes to index, Bank Nifty index, people thought, HDFC Bank and ICICI Bank will come under selling pressure. So people thought because of that, the Bank Nifty may not do well. But in fact, ICICI Bank and HDFC Bank are not doing well. But despite that, the Bank Nifty hit a fresh all-time high today, 59,000, right? So that's a magic figure. Remember, sometimes in the month of February, Bank Nifty was at 48,000. From 48,000 to 60,000, so another 1,000 point is there. People are hoping by the end of December, it might touch 60,000. So if it touches 60,000, then intra-year low to intra-year high, that will be a rally of 25%. And people are looking eagerly for State Bank of India to touch the magic figure of 1,000. Though ICICI Bank, HDFC Bank, ICICI Bank, they are all trading in 4 digits. None of the PSU banks touch the 4-digit figure. And probably State Bank will be the first one to touch the 4-digit figure sooner or later. Maybe sooner than later, right? So the Bank Nifty is very good. And otherwise, people have sold, 26,200, 26,300 call on Friday, a put option 25,500, 25,600. So they all like premiums have collapsed like anything. In fact, I had some call ratio and I bought 25,800 call, sold 26,100 call. So that trade is doing extremely well. You can see the happiness in my face. Like 25,800, keep giving profit. 26,100 is likely to go to zero tomorrow. So everything is well today. One of the best trading sessions, whether the people have traded intraday or positional. But I am a positional trader. I am not an intraday trader. The results are very, very good. So let us hope, few more trading session goes like this, at least, the first few weeks of volatility will subside. But having said all these things, we cannot be more complacent. Number one, because of the US government shutdown, for the last 1 month, the economic data were not released. Now they will start releasing the economic data. So they say by this Thursday, US jobs data will be coming, some consumer price inflation data will be coming. So next 1 week or 6 trading sessions, there will be a lot of economic data. US markets will be reacting to economic data, and then accordingly we might react. So that is one danger. The second one, despite Nifty reclaiming 26,000 after a long time, and sometimes in the first week of October 2024, Nifty broke 26,000, and after that it took almost 1 year just for 1 day to close about 26,000. Now second time Nifty closing about 26,000. But despite this, every single trading session in November series, FIIs were net sellers. And if one day they bought because of Bharti Airtel block deal, if you remove that, so far, if you remove that Bharti Airtel block deal, probably, their selling was about 20,000 crore in the month of November. And still we have another, 6 trading sessions. So there are risks, but optimism is there. And only when key technical levels are taken out, so market tend to do better. So only when all-time high is taken out, all the technical analysts will come and will say market will go higher, market tend to move higher. So let us see what is going to happen. Today some interesting things. One, this Grow IPO hit at 20% upper circuit. Lenskart subscribed so much, but it didn't perform well. But Grow IPO is doing extremely well at 20% upper circuit. And tomorrow, Physics Wala will be listing, but Physics Wala did not get good response for the IPO. But it will be interesting to see how Physics Wala will be listed. Though Physics Wala is a good company, but people had a bad experience with Byju's. So, but they both are in the educational line. So because of that, the Physics Wala might struggle a little bit. And maybe over a period, it may be a good long-term bet, but short-term maybe it may have some difficulties. And just like Friday, the IT stocks were lower in the morning, but as the day progressed, the IT stocks also rallied. So that is why the index closed somewhere near the high point of the day. So let us see what is going to happen tomorrow. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. Thank you for watching.